Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
I'm Lola.
and we're watching The Expanse,
Second to last
episode 5.
episode of the show.
Exactly. Very excited.
Can you believe that we're here? I'm gonna keep saying that because I cannot.
The only thing that I can't believe it's not here is season 7. That's the only thing I can't believe.
Honestly,
You know?
where is it?
Because honestly,
I want an announcement after we finish.
Yeah,
okay?
because let me tell you, I really don't feel like it's the end of the show. Like, we have 2 more episodes. Usually I would feel it's the last season. Here I don't. I don't feel it's the last season. I don't feel it's the end of the show. I don't know what their plan was. I don't know if they plan to finish it on the season, like when they started the season. If they wanted to do more, if they didn't. I have no idea what their plan was. But like, it just doesn't seem like it's the end of the show. At least not for me.
Also, I think just so many things need to be happening.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck are we supposed to get that in 2
Exactly.
episodes?
Exactly.
Like, how is Philip supposed to finally just like, leave his father or do something,
Honestly,
go against his father?
I'm kind of less interested in Philip's storyline than I thought I was gonna be when we started season 5. Let's say when we found out about him and like that Naomi is gonna meet him. I guess it's just because not many things has progressed and we only have 2 more episodes. I feel like at the end of the show I'm gonna be satisfied with his story.
Yeah, I mean, we have to see how it goes. Again, what I'm expecting, hopefully,
is that he leaves. We
no,
all know.
like what I'm expecting is that it somehow is connected to James choosing not to like shoot them down.
Yeah,
because they now have that nuke, and so like again, my ideal case scenario is that like Philip doesn't use it, let's say against them or against someone else, and then maybe like helps us against his father, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, then he leaves his father because his father's caught.
Yeah.
But like that would be my ideal case scenario.
Do you think Marco is gonna die?
I hope not.
No?
I hope not.
I feel like there is no way for us to put in jail every single one of them. I don't know.
Maybe not. Honestly, like he could
I feel
die.
like he's the biggest villain, so like of all of them, I would assume he would die. But like that's what I assume for the guy in season 4 that I can't even remember the name of.
Mortry,
yeah. But like he lives at the end,
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Again, I am with James on that. Like if he dies, he might be a martyr. Like his name could be bigger. And like if he's just rotting in jail and he thinks he is so powerful and unbeatable and here he is just in jail, that would make me feel better as a person. Like it doesn't have to happen like that. I'm gonna be satisfied just seeing him go down. But
yeah, I would like even if he died very much, just because of so many people that he killed, and I think he's gonna lose so badly, and I think he's gonna also lose the people around him.
Oh, I can't wait
because
for that
everybody is gonna. I don't know what I'm saying, but like there's only 2 more episodes. Like how all this is gonna happen, but like I need to see people losing faith in him.
Yeah,
because of
I
how
need to see
pathetic
people
he actually
realizing
is.
that he left his people on series alone without many rations, and then he also blew up a lot of their water and everything. I need to see you find out that, and maybe you're gonna care then, because like you didn't care about the million people on Earth because like who cares? But I'm talking about his inner circle, which is the people who are with him on the ship. I need those people, but again, I don't,
expect much.
Yeah, honestly, my expectations are fucking low. However much that we can keep saying, like, sure, we get it, of course, that's the way they lived and everything. I mean, there's a certain point where I am, like, forgiving of people, and then, like, at certain points, you should just fucking know better. You had time to become better fucking humans.
Yeah.
But because they were directly involved. The rest of them, again, the people who are on series now who are supporting him, I'm not putting them in the same bunch,
Yeah.
But like, if you like legitimately, if you push the fucking button that killed millions of people, what am I supposed to say to you? What?
They live peacefully because though Earthers did the same to them, even though
and I hate them for it.
99% of the people you killed did nothing.
I could say with fucking confidence that you killed 0 people, 2 people maybe, who were actually involved.
Maybe few.
Maybe few. Like maybe in New York because it was like a capital, you know, whatever.
That's what I was
like maybe you got some there.
I mean, not
but you killed
few
millions.
when you think,
You killed millions of innocent people who never did anything to you, who were trying to survive much like you're trying to survive, just in different environments.
Yeah.
So like that's, you know, I don't think we need to keep saying that. Like that's to me ridiculous. So I don't know why I'm expecting, you know, when they find this out. I don't know. I don't know what type of people they are. I don't like them as humans.
No, I just want them to see how pathetic he is.
Yeah, true.
That's what I want. I want him to lose so badly.
Yeah.
And at the end, he can die. I wouldn't mind that.
I don't mind any type of event for him.
Exactly.
I just want to see what happens, but I don't mind any type of event. I just want him at the end to be, you know...
As pathetic as he is.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I keep going back to Light. I never thought I was gonna like draw such a comparison, but like at the end... When it was all figured out, he was so pathetic. He was like screaming, going here, there, whatever. He was so pathetic. And I was, oh my God, the joy I felt. The joy. So I would love something along those lines. I just want to see him being pathetic.
I would love to see more of the scenes between our crew.
Yes.
That's very cute.
Yes.
Also, there is no mini series in episode 6.
Yes, I mean,
so
I would assume that there wasn't gonna be, because like you can't just end the show and then be like, oh, here's another scene. You know, I thought there wasn't gonna be another one. So like this episode is the last one with the mini bonus scene or whatever you call it. So I'm very excited to see what that one is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I'm gonna assume it's gonna be Naomi and James, because like that is. You know, everyone else we kind of had. Like, they're our main characters we had.
Maybe,
so, like, I'm assuming
probably, 100%.
Yeah, it's Naomi and James, which is nice to end up with, like, them. What I want to see is... I mean, honestly, because we're so close to the end, I just want to see our guys being together and, like, doing the most unimportant things, like making dinner or something like that. I would love to see that. But I understand that we don't have any time for that.
But, like, to make
I'm gonna miss them.
Make time for... To have some of their scenes, just them being together on the ship.
Yeah. Much like we had a scene with Bobby and Amos who were like singing Alex's song. Like that was, that was so nice. Least,
that's what my dream scenario for this season ending is 5 of them sitting around the table and just chatting and eating. That's and then like
the show
go
just,
to
like,
end
like that if you
credit.
Want. Like I would love that.
Who cares about the proton molecule stuff?
I guess the people that are on Laconia, because that child, we have ended up with that child
carrying her brother.
Yes, and I'm gonna assume again that the animals are gonna like revive him. But how does that tie into the bigger picture in the last 2 episodes? God fucking knows. Okay, God knows. Also, Cortador, he said something on the lines of that he has like but he was able to make, at least how I understood it, he was able to like get not reading, but like something like some waves, not waves. I don't know what he said. But it was something along the lines of we're about to receive some information because he has like translated something. Let's say like that. It wasn't like that, but like we're about to hear something. Okay, something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said.
Waves, not waves. He said, not said.
That was very harsh for me. I don't remember, honestly. Last episode, we also had the most badass girl, drummer, who came in and told him, like, die in shame, basically, something like that. And it was the best thing I've heard, and everyone else heard it. And oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Everybody else to hear those stuff.
And she is taking the rations to people on series who now have little to no rations. Because she has stole from
Marco.
Yes. So like the person who should have saved you, who cares so much about the belt, didn't care like, I am here all.
To give it
yeah. This show ends with Bobby ruling the Belters. I won't say the world ruling because that
definitely
sounds like tyranny.
Definitely does not end up with Bobby ruling the Belters.
Well, we don't have time for that.
Bobby is a Martian.
So she Bobby? Drummer. She would
never be able to, nor should she, nor is she
willing
a leading person.
I don't know, I feel like she would be good at it. Okay, drummer, sorry. I think it ends with drummer being the one in charge. I mean,
like,
again,
even when
does it end? There's 2 episodes, I don't know.
Even when I repeated it, didn't...
No, I didn't. Because I always, I think it's because of their last name. Drummer and Draper, because I always, like, in my mind, I have to think what I'm gonna say, which name I'm gonna say. And that somehow translated to me saying Bobby when I mean
You know what?
Drummer.
You can say Bobby and Camila.
I could, yes.
They have such a beautiful name, so you decided to...
I could. We're 2 episodes out. It's not gonna happen. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. Basically, I'm just very excited to see what happens.
Let's watch the episode.
I mean, let's first go and eat.
Exactly.
And then watch the episode. Why we fight? This is my queen!
Oh my god, I love it.
Why we fight? We fight for the people we love.
I would say we have 2 queens in this show, actually. Not one.
What would you say is the second one?
Camila.
Me too.
I think she's the queen.
I was like, I didn't know if you want to say Bobby because I would not
Bobby
say Bobby
is a
queen.
baby.
Bobby is, yeah, I want to say, but
she's
yes.
this big. I mean, she's not, but like, she's so cute.
Yeah, this big. I agree. Why we fight? Oh, second to last. Okay, let's go.
Are you there? Hello? Please! You have to help him! He's my brother! He got hurt! I need your help, please!
And now they're gonna see that the child is missing, but he's gonna come back alive.
Poor parents, honestly.
No, I was about to say that she would be so grounded, but like her brother did die. Like,
Maybe we're right here!
Why are you hiding? Why didn't you go to them?
she's like waiting for her brother to come alive. Breathe heavily. Oh, she's breathing heavily. Imagine she sees the animals eating him. I mean, yeah. That's fucking incredible. Is he good though? Like there are no side effects?
Is that you?
Oh, he's blind.
Yeah,
or maybe his eye.
Oh, something with...
I feel weird.
Why? Why, boy?
What happened? I remember I was scared. Everything looks different. Never saw that before.
Oh, we don't see it, boy. You have super seeing or something. Super sight. Never see what before? What is... It's too dark. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing. Were we supposed to be seeing something? The same thing with the ship. We didn't see the pro molecule on it. What?
Oh my god, this looks great.
Tom, give me a white band. Medina Station. This is the MCRN.
Oh my god.
Your free Navy sentries at the ring have been eliminated. Our weapons are now locked on Medina Station. And unless you surrender immediately and unconditionally, we will open fire. Acknowledge. From the surface, what is it?
Not sure yet, man. Still working on it. Collision alert! Multiple incoming!
Oh shit, emergency!
Yeah.
Obviously,
Dead.
we didn't have anything on board that would do the trick.
They're calling it my war.
This is just one station.
That is what John has done. If enough blood is supporting innocent people.
Yes, we could lose. With 1,300 systems and hundreds of colonies under your thumb. As much metal as we can mine, as many shipyards as...
Under your thumb. And that's what she
No one has
wants.
access to that. Drummer raided a defenseless supply depot. If she wants to act like that makes her a hero, who cares?
How does it not? She's gonna use that to help people.
Our strike team took fire from 5 guns, but there are probably 6. From these positions, Inaris can rain hell on any point inside the ring space.
Jesus. We don't know Ceres a goddamn thing. We need to load up every warship we got right now. Max burn to the ring. Engage and keep firing until we run out of bullets.
We don't have enough ships. If we have to send more people to their death, the least we can do is give them a fucking chance to win.
A fucking queen.
You'll have my decision soon. What?
You seem a bit tired.
Stop mothering me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my girls, I miss them too.
Russians have been urging a full-scale assault on Milena Station from the moment we arrived at Ceres and found it stripped. Have I gone soft? Was I trying too hard to be good when I should have been ruthless?
You used your best judgment.
And lost. There is no prize for the best victim. We're fucked, and it's my fault.
Fine. Maybe you have gone a bit soft, which might not be so bad in small doses, but now is not the time for self-pity bullshit. It's time to keep your eyes on the enemy and wait for the next time they slip up, because I still think we're the good guys, and I'd rather do a little less soul-searching and a lot more fighting back.
Go do something else.
What the hell is Amos still doing out there?
Oh, he's not out there. He went into the station.
Why?
He didn't say.
What you said?
Based on the data, it seems clear to me that a significant number of these ships
I think she's fine.
were indeed similar to whatever
Doesn't it seems weird?
Well,
That they constantly showing how something's not
yes,
completely
but
well with
she
her.
did say, hello, girl. She did say mods. Like our kind of problems, like it would make sense.
Yeah, it's not like she's gonna die.
Mm-mm.
That's not for sure. Just it seems weird how it's repeated constantly.
Anytime anyone goes through a ring, they don't realize they're taking a massive risk.
Oh.
Dr. Sorella needs to see this. This is bigger than the war.
Drama to series help is on the way. I'm gonna cry.
Any Free Navy partisans or belters with outstanding warrants will be immediately detained.
So it is the inner's policy to starve the belt again.
If you do not submit to these procedures, we will not let you in.
Captain Jordan,
Two queens talking!
grateful for your assistance. Your ships are clear to dock and will be treated as submarine territory. Your crews are also
I was literally about to say, who fucking gives you the right?
as long as there are no disruptions. It's nice to finally notice.
Love this.
Well of you. He spoke well of you too. We didn't agree on everything. Then your gesture says even more about you and of the true enemy. Yours is an enemy to us both. A century of oppression made Mako Inaros inevitable. If not him, there could have been another.
Fair.
Interesting perspective. I'd like to hear more. Perhaps in person.
Bob.
I'd be happy to offer you hospitality on my
The
ship.
Belters here are hungry and I have food. I came for them, not you.
Fair enough, my girl. Fair enough. But we have to talk because you're the future leader of the belt, and I just
she's
think
the
we
future
should.
leader of the earth, and
Yes,
that's
so
all
like,
queen.
see, she's like interesting. Let's talk about it because yes, years of oppression have led to
Exactly.
this, and it's gonna keep leading to that. So we don't change something. So let's come
Exactly.
together and change something.
Exactly.
I love
But we only
this.
have one episode and we're not gonna change.
I don't
see
know.
it changing. What the fuck is this?
Beyond
You
help.
people
Beyond
are
help.
insane.
Faster we finish, faster we get to G. Where's the deal? Oh, in the brig. Meet place. Come on, let's go.
And the brig? Why?
Was he mad because his brother died?
Died. He got into a fight. He found out that Marco bombed Ceres station and potentially got his brother killed.
What are you doing here?
What did you do?
I couldn't stop thinking about my brother. There was no mention of him on the newsfeed, which was good, but still. So I read the transmitter and I sent him a message.
You broke radio silence.
Just one quick burst.
You could have given away our position. You're lucky that they didn't space you.
I wasn't thinking about me. I was going crazy.
Is he gonna now find out instead of him?
Maybe he does something, yeah. Maybe that's how he reveals his location by accident. By accident, he helps us.
But even in normal times, it would take weeks.
These are not normal times.
Goddamn, they're rushing everything now, including surgery. For Camilla Drama and
Naomi,
family.
come and call.
Here's my clinic in Midtown, outside Green Zone. Come, and it will be done.
What a joy!
Actually spoken to each other, and now we can do it in person. There's so much I want to say. Just let me know when you have a little time, and I'll come to you. See you soon.
Oh, are we gonna have that? I mean,
We got some information from the vet.
Like, it's fine, just
Yeah.
like meat.
Regular man. But
My favorite
he
man.
risked his life and family to send us experimental biot.
Aww.
I heard you had some interesting times out there, as usual. We should set up an interview.
Never.
My sweet boy.
never, ever again.
Thank you for seeing me so quickly. I know you've got a lot going on.
You rarely waste my time. One of the few.
Literally.
Travel through the rings is not as safe as we thought.
He always comes with fucking information.
Certain mass energy threshold.
I think I need to up my dosage.
What?
Never mind. What can we do about this?
Like a fucking heart attack if we continue this.
Oh, James, you truly want to come.
Just hear me out. If we can convince Marco that the danger is real, he might.
What? Lay down his arms and say, "You're right. Let's solve this together. We're one big happy family after all." You have to be the most naive person I've ever met.
Every time anyone uses a ring, it puts all of us at risk.
Let me show you the problem we have right now.
Those look like real guns.
Yes, they are. Very big ones. They destroyed 6 Martian warships in a matter of seconds. Kamina Drummer. How well do you know her?
What do you want with Drummer?
I need an ally. That
And she's the best ally you can have.
was respected by her own kind. Drummer's strength.
It's really that bad.
Ships that you could afford. Not long ago, Drummer was a fugitive with 1 ship. She came to Sirius with 8, studded with missiles and guns.
That's my girl!
I just trust her.
Drummer has no love for Marco, but she's no friend of Earth either, and she's not gonna trust you.
She doesn't need to be a friend of Earth.
On Earth, I once put a birder up on hold.
We remember that. That was your introduction to us.
I did it because I could. The bird sees me that way. Because that is who I was. It is not who I am now.
What growth.
Now she's a softie.
I like people going soft. Being soft
Hello,
is
my boy.
underrated.
You cute as fuck. A bit drunk, my boy.
Someone's got a bad case of shore leave.
What is that?
Give me some of that. You've got lipstick and scratches on your neck.
Yep.
And is that glitter?
Yep.
Just drinking and fucking.
You two talk a lot about fucking.
Literally.
You think we're gonna lose?
We can't lose. Not really. Might be time you got back to your ship.
I'm not sure I'm going back.
Boy. You're going back.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing out here anymore.
We're fighting a war. We caught a bad break with Inaros. It happens.
It happened because Holden disowned the nuke.
Oh my god, Bobby's gonna kill Holden. Holden's gonna die in this
He
episode.
saw Naomi's kid on the
Holden's dying in this episode.
I don't know. Usually I get what he's trying to do with this. Sometimes it feels like he's trying to get us killed. Then a couple times he said the whole human race. I guess it balances out.
Does seem like a grief.
Then what difference does it make if you're good or bad then?
Well, when you're in the ship, not much. But, I mean, I fought for my planet. I fought for money. was a time I would have said I fought for honor. In the end, the only thing that matters is fighting for who's covering your flank. Doesn't matter if they're saints or assholes. They're your people. They watch your back and you watch theirs, or you've got nothing.
Yeah,
Well, we're fighting
that's
for
right.
So back to the ship.
Yeah.
Cute.
It, it took her so little. She's gonna say something? No.
You wanna come with?
With you. Or with you.
Well,
Bobby! Girl, get some sense into you! How do we train? What? What was this transition? I don't know, wait, what?
Doctors are expert liars.
I can't concentrate now.
Kamina, I'm going to stay here with Joseph on Ceres. It's okay for you to go because I know you will never be able to give up the fight with Mako now. And we can't help you in that fight anymore. You can go.
I never loved you because you were fighters. I loved you because you were builders. I wanted us to build something together.
You will. Just after the fighting's over.
thank you, boss.
No, fucking choke on it.
We can dictate how the forces will be spread. The stage is set.
That sounds good.
It is good.
Was your father big in your life?
I never knew.
So you improved upon the role.
Not as much as I hoped.
That's something I want you to see.
What a fucking line.
At least it wasn't the Innes who raided our supplies. Who said anyone? I only meant.
German is our enemy, same as the Inner, and anyone else who stands against us. There's no turning back now.
It's nice to see that kind of fire in him.
That's not fire. That's
Just
him
looking
like
to
battling
his
emotion.
eyes. And
I wonder where he gets it from.
He needs to work on that.
now he's gonna share your location.
I love that he's accidentally gonna help us. Accidentally. I keep waiting for him to intentionally help us.
No, I thought he's gonna find out that the brother is dead, but like.
Oh, you think that? I think like he might just like we can find their location.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do if we find their location? We can't just shoot again, you know what I mean? Oh, is he dead?
Oh yeah, maybe they found out the information.
You should be celebrating with everyone else.
Max was on the docks when the water tanks exploded. He's dead.
It's my fault.
No, it's the Inner's fault.
No.
It's the inner
They
soul.
occupied the station. Their souls are
No, I killed him.
Is he the one who
I was on the crew
planted the
that
bombs?
planted the bombs and rigged the docks to blow.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Philip.
I said no belters would get her.
And you believed him. And you fucking
And your
believed him.
brother.
Like I'm supposed to feel bad and I am feeling bad. But like what
Honestly,
what
I
the
can't
fuck
say
is
I'm
wrong
feeling
with
bad.
you?
Honestly, I can't say
No,
this.
there's just gonna be DNers. They're also someone's fucking brother. How is that not how is it possible that you lose that part of yourself? How is it fucking possible?
Face. I think this was it. I think this was.
Look, if this is not it, there's no way.
There's no way.
That's it. We give up on fucking Philip. Shoot.
Gemma, how does it feel to be the Inner's favorite pet?
Look, you bitch. I don't like you.
Me neither. I fucking hate.
She fucking brought you food that Inaru stole from you, and you're
fucking
still
idiot.
kissing Inaru's boot that he wants to step on you with.
Poor Camila.
I'm sorry to just drop in on you like
Girl,
this.
do you not know that she's in love with you?
I know you've had your hands full. It's good to see you.
You as well.
I'm eager to meet your family. If you have the time.
They're gone.
Gone.
You mean Oksana and Bertol left after I turned on Marco to save the Rocinante. Serge was executed in reprisal. Joseph and Michio decided to remain on Ceres so they don't have to keep paying for the choices I made for them.
You blame me for all that?
I did what I did. The fault is mine.
We have all lost a great deal.
Some more than others.
So your pain is greater than mine?
I was not saying that.
You know it's the last thing I ever would have wanted.
I didn't tell you about it because what good would it have done?
I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart.
Don't. Please don't. You didn't come here to apologize. Then why did you come?
I wanted to see you.
You know me well enough to know that silence meant I didn't want to be seen.
Holden asked me to talk to you on Avasarala's behalf. She wants you and yours to fight at her side against Marco.
You should leave.
Camina, please, clear this deck!
You come to me, running errands for the inners.
It's not like that, and you know it.
How do you do it?
Do what?
Work with them. Live with them. Pick their side against your own, over and
I pick my own side. I despise Marco and everything he's done.
Avasarala and her inners are no better.
That was true once, but it's different now.
I can choose to wait for the bounty to go high enough that someone kills me. Or I can put a collar on my neck and hand in as the leash.
I wish there were another way. I tried to find one, but there isn't.
Then we have to make one.
Tell me how. Tell me, and we will help.
I don't know how.
Then all we can do now is to stand by the people that we love. What else is there?
Fuck you. You self-righteous shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
She's a belter over
Christian! This is why the belters can accept you. Look at you walking around like in a million pounds.
She's like, I'm gonna wear something similar to you, but just like 10 times expensive and prettier.
Look at her.
And here I am.
Oh, shit. My girls, my queens!
Your security detail doesn't seem too happy about it. They don't appreciate the value of a symbol as much as I do. Then this is just symbolism. I hope not. I hope it's the way forward for us both. The system is filled with the graves of belters who trusted in us. And my planet is now covered with the bodies of people who paid the price for that. Why are you here? Speak plainly. Marco will get many more belters killed before this ends. You know that. So you're here to save us? I'm here because you can help me win this war. When the last shot is fired, when Marco is dead, will you remember us? Will you remember the belters who bled for your victory? All I can do is promise that I will. I have given your people many reasons to hate me, but none to think I'm a liar. Belters fighting alongside inners against belters. I never thought I would live to see that. Neither did I.
Queens! Queens!
No, this was so short. This was so short. Oh my god, only one. Ah, I don't know what to do.
Can't believe only one episode.
Ah,
And I see my babies!
What is it called? Wait.
bonus content.
Remember the can't.
Yeah.
I still remember when I read the A as a U. And I was like, James? Why are they calling him like that? Oh, let's go. Remember the can't.
Space and time. The future. And the past.
Are we going back to the past? Imagine. Oh my god, I'm fucking Monica.
It's not Naomi, it's Monica.
Is it still Remember the Can't?
I wonder what that guy would have to say about all this.
The old James?
Keep your head down. Stay out of trouble.
Oh, that's nice.
Cute. Can we get an interview? Never.
Never in my fucking life. God, that seems like fucking ages ago. Wow.
Literally. This show.
Oh, baby James. Is that the captain that died?
So I'm just standing there and my skipper's writing his English is almost as bad as my Belgian. So that thing where you just repeat yourself way slower and louder. I'm the asshole doing that. Oh
my god, he's lived through so much.
You an earther? Guilty as charged. Now what's your story, man? Making it up as I go along. Now you're pretty good with these people. We're all the same people. You gotta line on a job for when you're waiting on a ship. I'm not looking for work anywhere. It's easy home. Nice set from out of planets, bringing her here. Got the cannibal. She's a good ship. Not interested. You interested in free room and board, unit salary, and little or no responsibility?
No responsibility. You don't know what you just got
Literally.
into. No responsibility.
I'd give it a shot. Why not?
He has really never willingly went into.
This is even worse now. My boy.
And I can't imagine a better person to have ever gotten these responsibilities. I'm gonna miss these. Oh, this was literally a lie. How long was this for? It was not. My boy. I'm so happy that at the end of the show you're like my second favorite. I love him so much.
Where to even start with this episode?
I really enjoyed this episode. This episode like did feel to me like the end is near. I just feel like everything was coming together, and like even drummer and Christian saw each other. Like you forget that these two characters have not interacted at all. Like they're such important parts in the show for us, but like they have never been in the same room together. Like that's really ridiculous.
That's what I liked with some shows, when you follow multiple sides and multiple characters on different parts of, in this case, universe. And that you follow their story, and I love when that story intertwined. And so yeah, it was very interesting to see both of them, and I just loved how drummer responded to her. You know. She wasn't pretending. She was being very honest and open about her feelings towards Christian, as she should be, and Arthur's as well. But like I loved it at the end. She did give it a chance because that's their only way of
because like there is literally nothing
together.
else.
Exactly.
There is nothing else unless we come together. Like you have to come together with your enemy to defeat a common enemy that is right now a much bigger threat, and then when we defeat them, then we can maybe start talking about how we move forward. And like because it's Christian involved and we know Christian and everything, like I believe that it's gonna be a just negotiation as to like what is gonna happen afterwards, and like if for Belters to get their own, like to be in charge of their own and I think that's gonna happen. But like of course, you know, Camilla doesn't know Christian. Camilla,
you really don't know.
Oh my god, Camilla. No, I don't. I mean, I don't know why I say Camilla.
Stick with Bobby. He's still better than Camilla. Who the fuck is Camilla?
I didn't know I said Camilla, honestly. I didn't register I said Camilla. Drummer. No, because like a drummer doesn't have really much of a reason to trust her. She's just another leader from the inners. Like she has heard, let's say, good things about her from Fred and everything, but also, I mean, you should be, and everyone would be if you're part of the Belters, distrusting of inners.
I love that Christian was very reflective.
Well, I like that she didn't try to justify anything. She's like, yep, very much true.
She basically said, yes, they look at me and think of me that way because that's who I was. That's what I did in life. And to belt. But I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
I become soft, as she said.
Yeah.
I love that she admitted that, at the end.
I understand the necessity of like leaders who are in charge, who are tough, but I also think that there has to be some softness there, because otherwise you don't care about the let's say casualties that might arise for the greater good. And I think we should always, like, at least my opinion, that is like always the most important thing, human life and preserving human life. And not like just not like looking at as an equation, like, okay, this number is lesser than this number. So like if 50 people die, then 500 don't have to. Like, it's not a good thing, like we have to preserve life. And like, so if she is soft, I think it is a much better thing than not having any empathy and emotion. Because I think those things can lead you to fight the good fight. Like, I think James has always fought in the good fight, and he fights it with empathy and feelings. I love that this was like said out loud. I mean, and Bobby said like, look, not bad that you're a bit soft. Not bad. But like, we also need to just like stop thinking like, if we do this, are we going to be the good guys or something? And just like do it. Because like at the end of the day, I do believe that we're the good guys.
And honestly, if Bobby believes that we're the good guys, then we're the good guys.
We definitely are. I mean, look, regardless, we are. I mean, what is we? Like, our guys, the guys that we follow are the good guys. Like, if I'm talking about, like, inners, belters, whatever, I mean, everything is just the same.
Yeah, there's some like good, there are some bad ones.
Yeah, there's nothing original there. Like, they're all pretty much all the same. And so I like that we are coming together right now, that my two girls who rule their respective people are coming together to fight against Marco, and that we're gonna crush him. I cannot wait for the fucking day.
Also, one of my favorite scenes in this episode was with Bobby and Amos again. Apparently, they're my duo of season 6. Let's say, What?
Don't know what to say.
Yes, that I really love that scene, because we've seen Amos struggling through this entire season to find a purpose, why they're doing that, what they're fighting for, and stuff like that. Yeah. And in the last episode, and you see he is done. You see, I mean, all of them, they're done with this. They want to rest. They can't fight anymore, but they're pushing it. And they're trying to continue because they really need to win this,
Yeah.
Because the world depends on it.
Yeah.
And then when he found out about James, that really affected him.
I mean, he asked him, like, if we're not trying to, end this war, then why the hell am I here?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Like, it's the title of the episode, Why We Fight. Like, why are we fighting right now? And I think Bobby gave him just the perfect answer, and the answer that for me always would hold most weight.
Yeah.
In any situations, like, you fight for the people that you love. It doesn't really matter who they are, and that's what you're doing there. Like, you're protecting those people on the ship that you love. They're your family.
And I just loved that, honestly.
Yeah.
I loved what she told him, and then I loved that she was like, so back to the ship.
Like,
and he was like, yeah.
I guess.
But before that, let me just go quickly, You want to come with me?
Like, with you or with you?
Whatever.
Girl, get fucking up. Get fucking up. Why are we still sitting? The man was moving. Get up. What was that? Ridiculous. I can't. This is stressing me out. Did she get up? Did she go?
I definitely think she did.
I mean, I hope. She seems like a person with common sense. Like, I fucking hope she got off.
No, she seemed like she would be into it.
She has eyes.
Also, we had that Kamina and Naomi scene as well. Where basically Naomi told her pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I really like that scene with Naomi and the drummer. I mean, it was sad because I think drummer is also at the end. Drummer is also, I think, everyone is exhausted, everyone is tired. And then drummer just now said goodbye to the last two of her family members because like the other two left and one died, and now these two have also left because one needs to recover and everything. And so now she's alone and everything. All of those things happened kind of, let's say, because like in the first moment she didn't want to attack the Rocinante because, you know, that's Naomi's people and she would never want to do that to Naomi and everything. And so like she was kind of, let's say, mad. I think, you know, rationally she knows that Naomi, like, there's no reason to be mad at Naomi, like, you made a choice. But like, you know, like, just I guess just seeing her kind of brought back those memories of what she has now lost, kind of in the fight for let's say a better cause that like she's still struggling with, because, you know, they have for so long lived under the inner's thumb. So what does she achieve now with this? And I think she's struggling very much with that. And that's why she was struggling. Well, she was so mad when Naomi said, you know, James told me to talk to you about working with Christian, like helping her defeat the Marco. And so, like, you know, at the end she broke down and started crying and kept saying fuck you to Naomi. But like, you know, at that point I think she realized that like there's really nothing else for her to do, and that this is kind of the only way that she can bring some, let's say, change, hopefully. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna happen, but like it's really the only thing that is left for her to do.
Yeah.
And people are gonna follow her because she is I don't know why we wouldn't. I don't know why you wouldn't. You have Marco and you have drummer and you choose Marco.
Honestly,
I mean, that's just poor judgment.
Kamina might be one of the first people I would follow in this show. Like after James, probably the first.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first would be James, definitely.
Yeah.
Then after, sure, yeah, Camilla. I would say.
Her name is not Camilla. First, you need to know somebody's name so you can follow them. You know.
Camina. I don't know why I decided to call her. I mean, I always call her drummer. Like, I've never said her first
You were
name.
like, let's not mix her up with Bobby anymore.
And we could just call her Camila.
Let's give her own name. Let's
call her what she's not called. I don't know, Camilla's in my mind. Camina. Literally, it's like Camina. Like in Spanish.
Yeah, it's literally like that.
Like road.
Yes, I love that scene very much.
Thank you for your input.
Then we had the scene. We also had a scene with Philip in this episode with the guy that ended up in prison. In jail. And Philip used his connections to find out if his brother is dead or not. And he found out that he's dead, and in the meantime when he told that to the guy told him that like it was his fault, because like Philip the entire time he thought that was Inar's. And this was the first time when he found out that like actually Marco did that. And then Marco decided to basically starve his people, actually. Just
to like get back at the Inners, because he knew that the Inners were coming there. So he is harming his own. Just so that he can like stuck it to the Inners.
To protect, to swore that that's their town.
Which again says that he does not care at all about the Belters. He just wants to win this. And that's all the motivation, you know. And so, I find that I didn't expect at all that the guy was on the team that planted the bombs. I didn't expect that at all. Like when he said something along the lines of like, I killed him or something, it's my fault. Like then it became pretty apparent that he is the one that like was in that group or whatever, or at least who knew about it. And don't know what to say to that. Like they said no, Belter was gonna die, only inners. First, you're old enough that you can deduct if you plant a bomb, you don't know who the fuck is walking next to that bomb. How, like, you planted so many fucking bombs, why the fuck did you think that potentially another Belter was not, even if I have to turn off that part where it's like, they're still human beings that you're killing, like the inners or whatever, and there's someone also, brother, sister, mother, father, whatever, son,
yeah, that
daughter.
part is much worse for me.
No, but I'm just like trying to, like, even if you don't give a single fucking shit about another human life and you just care about the Belters, like even if we're like scratching that whole part, which like it to me is I don't understand, I really don't. But like even so, how can you be so fucking dumb to just like not think what if a fucking child is just like walking through? You could potentially kill a Belter. Like if you just care about the Belters, you could potentially kill a Belter, and now your brother is dead. See? Like, I really don't want to be that person. Like, this guy is now in pain and suffering or whatever, and crying. And I hate seeing people cry. Like, that makes me, sad. Like, I immediately think my empathy goes off when people cry. But honestly, it's fucking karma. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't say I was at all empathic. Empathic? Towards that guy. Mm-hmm. Immediately when he said what he did, there was no empathy for me there at all.
Like, it's not unbelievable to imagine that someone would not care at all about human life and then like blow them up. But like still it shocks me. Like, still it fucking shocks me. You don't know who the fuck you're killing. But like, what else do you expect from the same people who killed millions of people on Earth? Like, nothing better. I expect nothing better from them.
It's also interesting that like a scene right before that, we had a blonde girl show Marco the scene where Philip was talking, and you can see the look in Marco's eyes.
Yeah. That's my son.
Yeah, he was very happy about that.
Very proud.
After that, Philip finds this out, and even before that you can see that he had problems with it, but like his teachings were much stronger in my opinion. But I definitely do believe that this was it for him. And I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen after this in this episode. We only have one more. Yeah, I definitely think that now Philip is gonna change the side.
Yeah, but I just think because Marco now views Philip,
trust him.
Yeah, now he has seen this, so he's gonna like place him in a high position where he could actually influence the battle that's coming, and that's gonna be the moment.
And Philip now also knows that like Rocinante did turn off the bomb, that like it wasn't a bad one.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I would love again that to come full circle when they were about to shoot us, that he does the same, and that's why we're in advantage.
I think that's definitely gonna happen.
That would be, in my opinion, very good.
I think that's definitely gonna happen, because like it is the last episode. Like that's the only thing that really can happen with Philip now. Like that's sort of his, let's call it redemption. Even though like after this, boy.
I mean, instead of redemption, it's just like his realization, and like
let's call it like that.
He's gonna hopefully after this try to redeem himself in any way he possibly can, but like we're not gonna see that again. That's probably book 7, 8 or 9.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna like stand trial or something, because like it's a very tricky subject. He's a child, and I'm much more like lenient towards children in these situations, especially the ones that really had no other options to become anyone else. So like I don't know if this is still gonna be a thing of, is there gonna be a trial or something like that? I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I don't think Keisha is gonna just like walk free. I don't think that's happening.
That he's not gonna.
Yeah, like could you imagine that? I don't know.
Yes, if he's 16 and if he helps us, yeah, I can imagine that.
He helps us to get
Marco,
Yeah, maybe that gives him, what is that called?
Can't remember.
I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean. Maybe if he helps us, yeah.
I mean, again, I guess if there is season 7, we will find out more.
I mean, 30 years after, he's out of jail. They only gave him 30 years.
Yeah, but like we can still see even 30 years, if he doesn't go to jail, we can still see even 30 years after that he's regretting his choices, and he's trying to do everything he possibly can. Just like Naomi did do, not the same thing, of course, but like she also did bring people to their deaths, you know?
Yeah. I mean, again, she didn't do it intentionally. Marco used her
did.
quotes, but like she had some part in it, I guess.
I mean, so in my mind, she is constantly trying to redeem herself, and I guess Philip is gonna do the same, hopefully.
Yeah. And we also had the bonus scene at the end with James, which again, just like, he's so different. Like, I can't, he is so different now. He is just the best. And you can see how really carefree he was in the bonus scene, and how just like, you know, had no problems in this life. He's just like chilling. He's telling stories to friends or whatever. Doesn't really want to work anything. Like, we knew him in episode 1. They wanted to promote him to an XO. He did not want it. Like, he did not want any more responsibilities. And he got the responsibility of saving the fucking universe on his shoulders. Like, come on. Like, he was like, yes, I don't want any responsibilities, so I'm gonna go with you. And then he really didn't know what that was gonna entail and how far he was gonna come. And I love him so much. I think he is the most fucking decent human that you can possibly have. I think those people are precious. And I'm so happy that it has never gone. I mean, you know, there were moments, but like it has never gone for him to like lose his humanity, or for this world to make him cruel or cold, because like, you know, a lot of bad things happen.
Which I really thought it's gonna happen in the beginning of the show.
But like it never pushed him to that extent. It only honestly made him better, and I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
And I think like that's what made me love his character more, because I saw that he's not gonna be like brought down by this world. Like his goodness is still gonna win. And I think that's like when I started loving him so much. And now he's my second most loved.
That's cute. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.
For the last time.
I mean, this is not the last time.
For the last time for the Expanse. For the last time. We'll see you next time for the last time.
Bye.